distracted a little bit.
So I think the game actually has begun. You can see the series layout here. We're going to go straight to the comment where are standing by. Take it away, guys.
And this game has just gone underway here, and Snipedown already pushing across. 30 seconds left. He's got the sword already and pushing in. Flags being run. Mikwin's got that already out pink side of their base.
Oh yeah, it is time to cast this. Sorry guys if I act a little loopy. It is getting late for me. But either way, double kill for Hook. That is 3 dead now for the side of Team Liquid. Penguin gets that kill, and man, Team Liquid, they clutched that last series out to get to this point. You got to be a little worried if you're enemy going forward because these guys are playing hot right now. Their communication was good. They're feeling extremely confident. Here we have Ola with the battle rifle, laying down some serious shots. Nice job by Ola getting that pick onto Rain. And Ola had a little bit of slow starts today, but seems to really be starting to pick it up there, and it looks like his map movement and confidence is back. That's what I like to see coming from the Wizard. This flag is flying. This is definitely going to be going in. Hook's going to die to Rain, but the flag is pretty far. Ola getting a couple kills across the map, and there it is. First cap going on over to Envy.
Yeah, and we do have it. Snipedown's able to put that one in. He's got sword in his back pocket as well still here. Only a minute and a half into this game, and clearly Envy is coming out here to play. 15 kills to only 6 kills out of the side of Team Liquid. Got a big battle here happening in P2, but no, Snipedown, even with this sword, is going to get taken out here by Rain.
Jumping on board with Penguin, let's see what he's got, busting out the little YY. If you guys were wondering what's going on with the whole little YY thing, it helps you get rid of that mechanic of throwing the grenades so you continue to shoot as fast as possible. Nice shots onto Ola there, getting the headshot while this flag is being pushed out towards P1. I like that jump coming out from Penguin, completely aware of the map, getting the clamor on there. Camo coming up here soon, and Team Liquid should be able to put this flag in. There it is, tied up 1-1.
Yeah, and wow, right back in it. Team Liquid is not going down here without a fight. They just had an amazing series against Straight Rippin', where they demonstrated they have what it takes to clutch it up and close out some of these games. And we'll see if they can do it against Team Envy.
Yeah, that's multiple players dead. Team Envy running this flag. 2 people down P1. Ken Rain clutched this one. He is doing a really nice job staying alive. Picks up 2 kills as the last guy alive. He even gets the camo. Perfect coming on from Snipedown onto Rain, and Ola's going to try to desperate this flag. This is going to leave them susceptible to a counter cap, though. If Team Liquid is able to get the cap, you can see it just sitting there. Everyone desperating, dying one by one. Mikwin trying to join the party as well. He at least gets 1 kill, but that's not going to be quite enough. Here comes the flood from Team Liquid. Everybody spawning in the bubble on the other side for Team Envy. And I love how Eco's pushing in here, but the thing is multiple players are dying, so they're going to need more reinforcements. Hook with the double kill, playing some solid D.
All right, we'll see what Rain's going to be able to do here as he gets collapsed on below red base. That's 2 members start flying out front of the base and over towards pink side. Now we're taking a look through Huke's eyes as he is rotating and pushing into this car bubble. Right now he's wanting to work with his teammates, and sure enough, that T-War mark comes out, and he is blocking those bubble spawns. So he's going to go ahead and give up that position. Expect another one of his teammates to go in and take that one from him as he's already pushing into the front of the base. Ooh, big battle. Penguin coming out really far ahead in that one.
Yeah, Penguin with the up-close battle, and you saw him at the end of the Empire Strongholds game, somehow miraculously using his Penguin flaps to beat down someone for a double kill to secure that game and push themselves into this loser's bracket finals here. And I'm wondering, honestly, Kyle, who would Optic Gaming rather play? Probably want to get a shot at Envy, huh? With the little rivalry that they got going on.
Yeah, I think they definitely would like to, although, you know, might be a little nerve-wracking because this is almost the same situation that we saw before Optic coming out, sending Envy into the loser's bracket. Now, that one did go to Game 5 previously. Was either a 3-0 or a 3-1, but it was then Envy that came back and made that run through the crazy run through the loser's bracket.
That's for sure. Stellar picks up a double kill. Snipedown's going to drop 2, make that a triple kill coming out from Stellar. Where's the last guy alive over there? That's going to be Pistola sitting in P2. I love the distraction that Pistola is doing, making sure that they can't continue to run this flag. Or they do get the return there on the side of Team Liquid. So, nice job there coming out from Rain. And Rain, again, one of the underrated players, Kyle. We can't say it enough. It very much reminds me of how Victory X was underrated for quite some time.
Yeah, and Eco had that camo, was sitting top center, not able to connect on those shots, and does get taken out. Now Rain is running around with his sword, picks up 2 kills here as we go on board with him. Of course, he is going to be taken out. Let's switch back over to the side of Envy, as that's going to be Mikwin that finds that sword laying on the ground there. Immediately flying across bottom center, spotted a player below the base, but is going to get melted by Team Liquid coming off spawn.
Switching on over to Timmy Tinkler as he tries to put in some work with his Team Liquid skin over here. I like the way that he's playing this one, making his way up towards P2. That's going to be 2 dead sitting on the side of Envy. Is he going to flood right into the base? He is. No hesitation over here. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's trying to get in and capture that flag. Watch out for that splinter grenade. That's going to take him down to no shields and stop the push coming in over here. But it seems like for a majority of this game, Team Liquid has had pink control, and everybody on Envy has been stuck on over towards the bubble. It just seems like every time Liquid's trying to push in, 1 or 2 people get picked off and they have to completely reset.
And you can see Eco stats there on the board. As he is taken out, we're going to go ahead and move over here to Rain as he is locking down the bubble like we saw from Hook earlier in this game. Trying to be a distraction, wait for help. It's a lot of protection there considering Truth and how easy it is to nade some of those addicts and things. So bubble, lots of times you will see teams locking down that, grabbing the carbine, taking it into that bubble, and just holding it all game.
Such crispy shots across the map coming out from Stellar. Let's see if he can continue to maintain control. What a stick coming in from Pistola. That's the patented Ola move. Every time he dies, he throws a plasma grenade right out of his armpit. Nobody knows how he does it. And most of the time he's going to stick you with it. But that's 2 dead now for Team Liquid. And finally, Envy's able to get map control. When's the first? This seems like the first time we've ever seen anyone P3 on the map for Envy. And it looks like he just gets shot down immediately. Everybody shifting their focus over towards Mikkel.
Ooh, but Hook is doing a great job hiding below the base, lifts up once he sees those players walk past him on his radar there, gets the shot on him from behind, pushes the flag out, but Stellar flying in, being a monster here, will go ahead and take out and stop that flag run.
Again, look at this, Liquid, 2 or 3 people going on over towards that pink side. One of the things that we're not seeing is people control top center and put Sword to serious work quite yet. So I want to see if anyone's going to be able to do that here. But either way, I'll take pink control any day of the week. Rain will say, there it is, working with his boy Penguin to get sniped down, taken out. There's a couple grenades coming in from the car side of the map, so he's going to have to back off. And this is the problem for Liquid. They've gotten to this point, they've had control, but they can never get into that Eli and get the carbine spawners out of there. They're going to have to maybe get into the enemy bubble and force spawns underneath the base and even run this flag bubble. That could potentially work. Team grenade coming in onto Penguin. Stellar gets the kill over here. This could be it for Team Liquid. That's going to be 2 dead. They need to charge in right now.
Yeah, and now you have that coming out of Liquid. You can see in that kill feed, several players dying, but it is going to be Penguin who grabs the flag, gets taken out. Hook grabs a quick double kill, doing an amazing job. Penguin gets taken out. We'll go over to Hook. You have at least 2 members of Envy on top of the base. That's a 3rd guy pushing out car side. You see Ola running around bottom center, but wow, Team Liquid doing a great job collapsing here car side and just takes out all 4 members.
This game's so funny. It's like Team Liquid pushes into the base, all 4 die, and then they spawn, and then all of a sudden Envy pushes into the base, and then they all die, and they're just trading back and forth over here. Camo dropping any second. Maybe Rain can get that camo sword combination. There it is. All right, 2 dead. I'm expecting Hook to get another double kill and stop this push, but no, it's not going to happen. There it is. Camo's up. He runs right by it. Instead, Rain wants this flag ASAP. He gets spotted out, so he's going to have to drop the flag. There it is. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Is anyone there to overextend?
Oh,
no, but Mikwin's there with the grenades from top center. Ola there with the touch. This flag is still sitting at the Team Liquid base. While they get a couple of kills and have the camo, they should be able to put this one in and go up 2-1.
Yeah, and it looks like they do go ahead and get that return, and they will go ahead and secure that capture. So this is Team Liquid coming out strong, taking a lead with only 3 minutes here left to play in game number 1. We'll see what Envy is doing here with Hook for a moment before we take a look at Team Liquid and see what they have in store for the rest of this game. All right, now we're back over here with Team Liquid as Penguin and friends just took out Hook in P2, pushing into red. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here now as they are just trying to lock down and focus on some of those slays. Pistola doesn't see Penguin show up on radar and runs right past him. Another player car side, make that 3 of them. Penguin almost picks up a big trade, not going to be able to do so.
Wondering when Envy is going to try to get some sort of pink control over here. There it is, Mikwin getting into his patented spot again, going over towards P3. Where is the push, though? They're going to have to flood someone over towards the Eli. They got to choke the spawns over towards the bubble as well. Looks like they're all charging underneath the base, which I don't think is the right play. Somehow Stellar's picking off 2 of those players. Yeah, Mikwin gets the double kill, but that push from Envy just isn't going to work.
Ooh, Mikwin gets taken, no shields. There is a player from Team Liquid over at car side of the base. A lot of them will be coming off spawn there as well, as you can see in that kill feed. 2 players get taken out here from Envy. Penguin's got that sword, and Tom, just like you said, They push in, all die, just come off spawn, kill all of Envy. And we're looking at that once again, but Penguin has that sword, grab the other flag. As long as he doesn't make a mistake like Rain did a moment ago, this is going to be looking pretty good. Flag has been grabbed, but it's down in Attic. He should be able to get a perfect return here. Envy gets the next touch again. I don't know what's going to happen here.
I love that splinter grenade coming out, but unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out and ends up backfiring on those guys. I like where his head was at, and then another nade goes the wrong way. This time it's Hoop who throws that one, and just constant battles going on over here at the blue side of the map. Gotta say, I'm very impressed, Kyle, with the way that Team Liquid's been able to fight this game one.
And yeah, I mean, this is just a battle, just a slugfest back and forth here. A minute left to play in the game, and Team Liquid has done just such a phenomenal job at playing defense. Some of the execution on the flag caps have been slacking a little bit, like we saw Rain fall below the base. They had that camo. They probably should have been able to secure that capture and end this game, but they were not able to execute.
45 seconds left. Here comes the flagpole. Mikwin, where's he going to go? Looks like he's chasing a guy underneath the base. Some sort of miscommunication. This is just not a very good play coming out from Mikwin. He needed to stay in the bubble and help secure this flag capture. That could be game right there. I don't think Ola's going to be able to do anything. Liquid, they're playing too good to let this flag go. Yeah, he can try to desperate it, but we've seen how this happens before. Same exact story, same exact scenario. Looks like game number one should be going over to Team Liquid unless somehow someone from Envy spawns at the enemy base, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we've seen a play like that where I think it was grabbed with like 14 seconds left. Lethal and Optic, I think, did it. Relayed that flag across bottom mid and threw it up, captured in time, but not going to be the story this time around. As Team Liquid knows they've gotten ahead and taken a series lead 1-0 over this Team EnVyUs lineup here. Of course, we'll take a look and talk about the stats here in a minute. Overall slays going in favor of Team Liquid, 95-94. So even though they did outslay Envy here, they were not able to go ahead and get that, or even though they were able to outslay them, they were barely able to manage to secure that W.
Yeah, as we scroll through the stats, taking a look at the assists, so many assists coming out from Penguin, 25, 22, and 25. Look at those perfect kills coming out from Rain and Hook, too. Those guys were shooting pretty solid as well. Nothing really standing out on the side of Envy stat-wise. It just seems like that they were never able to even get control of the map, which is just absurd from a team that thrives on control.
Yeah, I mean, the teamwork was just more impressive from Team Liquid that game. The number of assists that they had, the amount of times they were able to get those flag pulls. Even though Team EnVyUs lost that game, I think, if anything, the score should have been like a 4-1 victory because some of those flag captures absolutely 9 times out of 10 should have gone in from Team Liquid.
Yeah, and then that weird play coming out at the end of the game, Mikwin chasing someone underneath the base that wasn't even there. And I'm wondering if that was just miscommunication or something going on. There's no way that he would have went underneath the base unless that was called out. I think that the player that sniped down killed with the flag as he was running it was the guy that Mikwin was looking for. And that's just such a poor error and miscommunication coming out from Envy if that's the case, because if you are running the flag with 40 seconds left, you have to call and say that you killed that guy. Just be like, oh, that guy's down. It takes 1 split second to say, got him, he's down, so-and-so's dead. And they didn't do that. Mikwin overextended, left carbine area, allowed them to just go back into the base, kill him, and then they just won the game from there.
Yeah, I mean, Envy has showed some good moments of running this objective. But, yeah, that Mikwin play that you pointed out, it definitely was a crucial moment because he could have stayed car side. He could have pushed out front of the base. He could have been following the flag carrier quickly. But, no, he dropped down, he lifted back up, had a disadvantage, and lost the 1v1 fight.
It was the worst thing that you could have done.
It was basically a worst case scenario.
It was the worst thing that you could have done, besides standing at the ground and grenading yourself. But either way, I don't think that's on Mikwin. That's obviously miscommunication coming out from the side of Envy. You have one of the best coaches in the game with Alumni. You have great communication coming out from the entire squad. Why wasn't it communicated to come back and follow that flag? I'll never know. But I think that has to do something with the amount of pressure that Team Liquid was adding to the map.
All right, now we're taking a look at both of these teams here right now. EnVyUs, trying to brush off that loss. Focus here on this game number 2, Slayer on the rig, as we are about to get that one under the way. You can see everyone, some fist pounds going around. Everyone's getting psyched up for this match as we're about to start things off here. I think we should keep it over here. Who are you wanting to watch, Tom?
I want to go on board with Miquin so we can give him some redemption. I know that everyone may think that we're calling him out or anything like that. That's not the case at all. I'm just upset that the communication errors came out from the side of Envy at such a crucial point of the game. That is not what you expect from the fall champion. So let's see if we can get some sort of redemption coming out from Miquin, one of the best snipers in the game. Nice grenades coming out from him, getting stellar. This is the exact start that they wanted. 1 assist for Miquin, 2 kills, all 4 dead on the side of Team Liquid.
And wow, that means scatter shots down. Sniper's going to go over in the hands of Envy. And wow, look at the teamwork here. Pistola actually grabbed the camo and then was fed the sniper rifle here. I believe it was Hook that ended up dropping it for him. And you also got the player's KD stats here on your screen. 1.13 coming out for Pistola here. I'm sure that one's going to go up even higher as we see him moving around with probably everyone's favorite combination here on this map.
For sure, all he needs to do is slow play this one, not be the furthest pressed up on his team, make sure that his teammates are distracting for him, and I would like to see them try to get some sort of bunker control, but some teams have certain strategies and kind of set up like it's strongholds if that's the case, but I don't know. Ola with the camo sniper rifle didn't get any kills quite yet with it. I would like to see, again, him maybe pass that off to someone else or at least just try to push in and charge over towards the bunker side of the map.
All right, we've got a 9-5 lead here as Sniper Rifle was just turned over to Team Liquid. Let's go on board with a listen in here with Team Envy and seeing what they're doing and what's working out for them this game number 2.
2 open field, I think.
He has it.
White corner, guys. He's pushing.
They're all there. They were on
I'm trying to look at white corner.
He's weak, that's bridge. One shot bad light. I'm dead, dude.
Should be out right here.
He dropped in series, I'm pretty sure.
Did he?
They have scatter and snipe. Just play
Underpass.
snipe.
Underpass. One shot.
One shot underpass. He didn't get
Stay alive. Yeah, we gotta stop dying here.
He dropped in series. One shot.
I can't finish him.
And if he goes out
push,
open kill side.
Watch out for the push.
Probably gonna wait for sniping. Snipe ball, dude. God damn it.
Scatter's up, isn't it?
Snipe ball.
Yo, he has scatter barrels. He has scatter barrels.
I'm weak here.
I'm just crouching here.
I can't get off bunker. He's still sniping snipe ball. Can we nade the shit out of it so I can go White Hall. White corner, maybe.
Might be top pipe.
He's bat. He jumped towards the thing. Can we nade out snipe ball at all so I can I'm stuck under the. I'm stuck at the bottom of the map. I can look. Snipe ball sniping. Weak sniping.
44.
Weak in basement.
No, underpass crouching. I'm
going for camo. Alright, one. Snipe ball. Camo's, dude. Camo's down.
On snipe
There's a guy in series. One shot.
I killed sniper. I got camo.
Oh, that's on me. Mace.
Where's he going? Yep, he's running away. I'm blocking bunker.
Scatter.
He's one shot, dude. I had the sniper.
He didn't push going rapid.
He has snipe scatter.
Oh my god.
It's all good.
Annoying.
It's all good.
Alright,
we have
Rain's back. They have scatter.
Fine, I have camo.
I know, I'm just telling you guys. Holy shit.
He's with sniper. Oh shit, I'm one shot white corner. They're gonna name me here. Oh, E2 SMG. One shot at me. I got one behind you. Look out for white corner. He's flying at you.
Kyler, I'm here.
From white.
Kyler, back up.
He's
weak in basement.
Alright, new sniper though, guys.
I tried thrusting.
White corner. White hall. I can't see him. I'm back up. I'm trying to go.
He's coming up.
Don't they have ult?
Nice awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. I don't know where he's.
He sniped me.
Eric, I'm trying to nade that up there.
Oh, white corner. 3 shots. Tiller. I got one.
There's like carbine sniping, guys. Carbine sniping.
He's weak, Carbine. One shot. I'm getting this sniper.
Nice off.
No, Rain, one shot.
One shot next. One shot next.
On me, bro.
Get out of there. I'm running away.
One shot, big dog. They might be pushing me.
One shot.
Seven big guys.
White. Coming.
Two snipers.
Two snipers. He's top basement window.
Look at that.
One barrel. There's got barrels.
Pushing connector.
Yo,
He's here weak.
Basement is under one.
Catwalk. One shot. Camo. Trying. He's under I need help. No, he's hitting me. He's got me. Don't let him get a sniper, guys.
E1 on me.
I got killed by
36 then. Scatter down E1. 36 camo.
If they shot it down, I
This
could.
game's still extremely close.
Shot all of scatter.
One shot
scatter. They just got camo. Got scatter. I board camo.
Nice.
They have sniper scatter.
Is there a guy barrels?
No, I'm good to barrels. We got top rail though.
They're gonna push.
Dude, I just found out. On me Bill. Pushing. Stellar. Anybody else help? I'm at pushing.
I got 2 weak. I got 2 really weak barrels.
Eco and Stellar, right?
Yeah.
Your screen here.
No, there's no.
And yeah,
Barrel's weak. Two barrels. I don't got me. Another guy on me. One shot.
One shot here.
One shot on you.
Absolutely.
Shot on there. Good job. Two dead. Two dead.
We're sniping.
On me. In his back pocket.
Naded.
He's base weak.
I just spawned bottom base, guys. I get the fix.
PR
base. PR base. Really weak. Pico.
I got one.
I spawned bottom top rail. And
Bottom rail scatter. Bottom rail scatter.
Such
I killed three.
My
body's
on top rail.
I have a team on you.
Look out. Look out. One shot. Look out.
He had scatter.
Absolute look out.
Trying to get angles on.
Top rail. Top rail.
I
Two
can't get angles
shots.
on.
Two shots. Top rail.
Yeah, they're gonna make a barrel push.
I'm nading top rail. I'm nading top rail.
Get eyes. Get that intel.
What about
Gamma
Gamma?
run?
It's not
so
nice. Guys, I am Whitehall.
Guys, I got the E1. I'm hiding E1.
I'm above you.
Hey, I'm right here.
He's there. Weak with sniper.
I got one, guys.
Weak with sniper above you.
Pushing barrels.
Yeah.
Where's got you two weak with sniper?
I can't help you. I can't help you.
He's zero scatter. He's two shots. He's two scatter.
Where's he going?
He's still sitting that time. He's just saying there's 2v2.
I need to do. I got a one shot. I think.
I can't do anything.
I'm for one shot.
Snipe
Anything.
Still a rail
Flying
flying into the
Real
zone.
two guys,
two guys.
Scatter shot.
Both
That's
rail
not
right
bad.
Bottom. I got one shot bunker.
Bullet.
Eagle, man, top eight,
Both
look
of
up
his
the
weapons
name,
right
watch
now.
out for the
Make
name.
that two as he
No,
shoots
back
that
bunker.
last scatter
No,
shot.
no.
He only has one opportunity to shoot that, and
No,
that
stay
is
alive.
when that combo.
I got him. Good place.
I don't know if he did or not, but that is the times where the weapon combo does not work out in your favor.
Oh, not at all. But I think Mickwin did auto-stabilize right there with the SMG, which really threw off Penguin as he was trying to line up that no-scope.
Oh, yeah, I think he did, actually.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Mickwin. Just that little nice angle coming out from snipe down.
Whoa.
Carbine.
That
Oh,
makes it
my.
look so easy. I mean, I remember for the first time that I teamed with this guy, and he came on over to my house in Syracuse, and I watched the way that he sniped, and I thought that he had a magnet in his controller that just immediately went to the enemy players' heads. But in reality, it's just the angles that he takes and the amount of patience that he has in the game of Halo. So
That, in some way, no one is ever looking at him when he's sniping, too. That always comes into effect.
yeah, I mean, that's why it's important to have aggressive teammates like a Mickwin on your team or a Hook who's constantly running around. And nice job by Hook not being flustered about that player having the scatter shot, which was Eco. Grabs that for his efforts. 11 kill lead with complete map positioning here. This is looking really good for Envy.
Yeah, I mean, Envy is really executing this Rig Slayer game perfectly here. Less than 5 minutes left to play. Don't have to worry about camo here for a while. He's got a player who's putting some shots down over towards barrels rather than challenge. I like this play backing down. He knows one of his teammates died. They don't want to throw this lead away. They know exactly what Team Liquid is capable of. He drops out. Looks like 3 players distracting him. He does get taken out. Turn over that scatter shot. Still anybody's game, though, as that scatter shot control and the swings that we see in Halo 5 are higher than any other Halo before.
That's for sure. I mean, 10 kill lead here. It's definitely doable with the sniper rifle in hand here for Stellar, but they have to set up over here at the bunker. They can't overextend over towards the back wall. And that's a huge stick. That stick right there almost, not single-handedly won them the game, but that pretty much secures the game there for the side of Envy, because camo coming up here soon, they're going to have to back off, like I was saying, to the bunker and set up for that camouflage. Instead, they're getting aggressive and charging, which I don't think is the right play, but we'll see if it works out for them.
Yeah, I mean, up by 11 here still. Rain's going to grab a kill, make that a double. So even though there's players dying on both sides, Liquid has to cut back on these deaths. And wow, Snipe Down going clutch with a double kill. Get into another 1v1. Rain doesn't know there's 2 players there. That's 49. This game number 2 is looking perfect for Team Envy to tie up this series. We'll see what they're able to do. Snipe Down picks up a trade there to end that one, 50-38. We'll take a look at the stats here momentarily, but the story there was all about Mickwin again here. Mickwin going 19-12, being an absolute beast. And Tom, Pistola sitting at 3 kills.
Yeah, Pistola was just chilling. He was just hanging out, watching what's going on the map, admiring his boy Mickwin just going off the entire time. 19 kills, that's phenomenal in a Slayer game. Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, the new additions to Team Liquid, Stellar and Eco, 5-12, 7-14. That's not going to cut it in a Slayer game, but either way, Penguin's still playing at a pretty high level, 16-10 there, while everyone else on his squad was going negative, least assists. But tied up 1-1 here, technically a best of 3, Kyle. Now we're moving into game number 3, which is Strongholds on Eden. Feel like Red Side should have a slight advantage over here in terms of getting the overshield. I'm curious to see what the beginning strategy for the side of Envy is on going towards the camo. Typically, they send 2 guys over towards the catwalk and send 1 guy over towards that overshield and then another guy captures Red Nest and kind of sits outside. I wonder if that's going to still be the same strategy or not. Team Liquid, they're going to have to come up with a solid blue beginning strategy to try to cut off the fast-charging Mikwin over towards that overshield. I've never seen Mikwin not get the overshield in this.
Yeah, Mikwin is a beast, especially off the starts of essentially every game. You always see him doing something clever or nifty there. And, you know, just thinking of back to that game here and taking a look at some of the stats, power weapon kills normally tell the story of a game or significantly contribute to it. You had 8 power weapon kills coming out of Team Liquid while only having 4 from EnVyUs. So just many more DMR, BR, pistol kills than we were seeing, and just not even that many snipes, although we did see Snipe Down essentially close out the game when he did pick up that sniper rifle and secure some of those kills.
Yeah, so here it is. Strongholds on Eden. I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing from Team Liquid, I feel like that they could potentially take this series. I didn't think that that was going to be the case beforehand, but I'm seeing some really solid things from them, especially Penguin. I feel like Penguin has been playing at a really high level ever since that straight rip, well, for quite some time, but especially during that straight ripping series, closing that out at the end in Empire Strongholds, now moving over here to another Strongholds game type. I'm looking at him to try to control the weapons. You're going up against a team, again, who really specializes in power-ups, power weapons, controlling the map, slaying. Look at just the names: Hook, Snipe Down, Pistola, Mikwin. You would never expect on paper a Penguin, Rain, Eco, and Stellar to be able to hang with them slaying-wise, but I feel like Penguin is such a big part of that.
Yeah, I mean, Penguin has consistently been just a monster at controlling power weapons. He's been extremely effective. His sniper is nasty. His railgun is one of the best in the game. But we're going to go ahead and start this one off here with Penguin. So we want to see what he's going to be able to do, if he's going to be able to lead this Team Liquid squad to another victory here over Team EnVyUs. We're starting this off as he immediately grabs that BR and looks like he's going to be pushed and trying to contest this overshield.
There it is, Mikwin flying down there. He did not get it. Eco actually gets the kill. Stellar finds one onto Pistola as well. And that overshield did go in the hands of Eco. Nice job by him. And I remember when we were discussing the beginning strategies for straight up and we were trying to figure out how we could stop Mikwin from going on over the overshield. It seems like Eco was able to find that out over here, and they're all able to put the first points on the board for Team Liquid.
Yeah, another tweet coming in here, too, about the hype of the Halo World Championship first event here of 2017. And I can't agree with you more. This event has been absolutely insane.
That's for sure. Now it looks like Envy able to recapture a little bit of control here. Stellar looked like he was trying to capture Blue Ben, but Blue Ben's already been captured. Okay, he's trying to find some rockets. There it is. Finds 2 rockets. That one's going to hit onto Pistola. And I wonder where he's going to bring this one. Maybe over to security area. It looks like the play is to go over towards the alley and try to regain the catwalk. That's typically the area that you want to try to cover from. You don't want to try to charge from Blue Plat over to Blue Bridge. It's just too easy to peg a player with the light rifle over from that top red area or even in the red nest. So now Stellar maneuvering his way, picking up a couple of kills on his way too. Didn't watch the spawns over towards behind him on the blue side, but at least was able to get a couple kills and the distraction medal, and I believe that was 3 or 4 dead now for everybody on the side of Envy.
Yeah, I mean, that was an awesome job by Team Liquid, breaking out of that setup, recapturing the top mid stronghold here, or the catwalk stronghold. Now, they did turn over Ben, so it's not a triple cap we're looking at. Rockets are out here, and we'll see him. He's just patrolling around this tower here. He's going to allow his teammates to focus on the outside, try to get these new rockets while he kind of anchors this position of catwalk, finds some new angles, and ultimately just keeps control of these 2 strongholds. You have such good angles of catwalk and nest when you're in that position.
Stellar is going to drop, so we're going to switch on over to Pistola as one of his teammates Snipe Down picks up a double kill. You can see Alumni has been calling out this overshield, but Penguin, how many up-close clutch battles is he going to win this tournament? That was huge and secured the overshield for Team Liquid. Oh!
That was a great trade by Mikwin here, picking up that kill on the rocket guy. He did not have a lot of good opportunities to do anything in his position, but still was able to pick up a trade on that rocket player and make him burn those 2 rocks.
So here comes a triple cap. It could be temporarily as they do have Envy capturing the Blue Ben, but look at Penguin again, flying in there, finding the weapons, getting the reset at the same time, and this is a scary moment for Envy. They're not used to being triple capped here. They're going to have to just get one stronghold, stop the bleeding, and go from there.
Yeah, and we see Penguin just anchoring this blue platform, one of the most powerful positions on the map here. One rocket left, and they do not know he's camping up by the hill. He runs into another player, not going to be able to secure the kill there, but still a triple cap. As you're trading kills right now, you are in prime position to take a 2-1 lead over EnVy.
It's crazy to think how outslayed the guys on EnVy are getting, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the beginning. Like I said, I've never seen Mikwin not get the overshield. Nice shots coming in from Snipe Down, but I was saying, I never seen Mikwin not get the overshield. It has to fluster them a little bit once they get all 4 dead, and they have this amazing red strategy that just got countered by the blue team, which the blue team doesn't normally do that. Usually it's the red team that comes out on top, so pretty interesting coming out from Team Liquid. Just goes to show that they're prepared for this.
All right, now EnVyUs does have that top catwalk, so they are not have the top catwalk yet. They were trying to get it, but it did not go over in their favor. Team Liquid picked up a crucial reset. They're trying to capture it once again. Eco's trying to do what he can to stop them. Good Splinter Nade comes in, just holding that player back, but he's got to back out, allows Eco to get that reset. Rather than committing and even risking dying, he knows it's strongholds. We don't need to sit in this. This is not a king of the hill. We just need to keep EnVy out of it.
That's true, and with this next power-up and power-ups coming up, you do not want to give away any free deaths. There's an SMG player that he gets the melee on as the overshield does get picked up by Rain. Team Liquid is all on top of these power-ups. Looks like he's even going for possibly the camouflage. I'd be a little bit paranoid about getting back-whacked as well, so he does a little bit of a 360 there to make sure that that wasn't the case. That could have been the camo player, not quite sure, but
there he is.
Oh, found him.
These camo players should get taken out yet. Stellar with the grenades. We'll go ahead and do that. They did stop Ness from being taken as well, and this is a triple cap. Tom, we just hit the 91-point mark. It skipped 90 because they were on all 3 strongholds here. Catwalk's starting to be taken, but I really like that play out of Stellar there, just staying alive, waiting until the last possible moment before he needs to push out and do anything, and he sure enough does, and he's challenging once that triple kill, not going to be able to connect, but that's essentially, he didn't even need to. They're in such a prime position. No one's in the catwalk challenging. Challenging
that wasn't just for the triple kill. It was to buy enough time to get this win here, and they should be able to. And there it is, just enough. Only a sliver away from capturing catwalk, and there it is, 100-19. Team Liquid up 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, Team EnVyUs' backs are against the wall here now, and Tom, we take a look at the stats. Let's talk about the slays here in this game. 45-26 in favor of Team Liquid, almost doubling the amount of kills there. And EnVy, this was one of their stronger game types, I thought. Now, I think they lost a straight on it earlier?
EnVy,
or is that someone else?
I'm not quite sure if they lost to them on it. I can't quite remember.
I can't remember
There's been so
either.
many games. I'm taking a look at the stats here and just look how heavily they got outslayed. You never say that about EnVy. If this was a Team Slayer game, it would have been a steak dinner, you know, 50 to like 26. I mean, it was 45 to 26 in the actual slays, but let's assume if it was a Slayer, it would have been like 50 to like 28, 29 or something. You never see that happen to EnVy. Yeah, they may lose a stronghold. It's a little bit more snowbally, but I never seen them get outslayed so heavily. And you know, it's not always fault that they lost that game, but I think that's back-to-back games with 2 combined, it's less than double-digit kills, and that's just not very old.
Yeah, the Ola that we're used to is a plus 15 in a Game 5 against Enigma 6. You know, the Ola that we're seeing here today, it's just not the X-Factor wizard, almost or arguably best player in the world that we've seen from him in the past, even back at the Fall Finals where he was one of the main driving forces behind that comeback against Optic Gaming here. So Pistola, you can see, not looking too excited. The whole team kind of shaking their heads a little bit, not happy.
You see Ola frustrated because he's always so happy-go-lucky. Like I said, he's like the shining star of that team. And even in losses, you see him smile and shrug it off. But that's not the case. He's extremely serious right now. And this is, you know, not what we were expecting from EnVy. We were saying how, yeah, they've came back in the losers bracket and they've made their run twice to win the 2 tournaments that they did. But this is a completely different situation that we're facing now.
Yeah, this is the first time that they didn't just make a run through and dominate everyone in the losers bracket. They are struggling. They struggled against Straight. They weren't able to take out Optic, and now they're struggling against Team Liquid here. So this is a scary moment for them, as they've been thinking probably nonstop about getting their revenge on Optic Gaming, and now it's got to be going the back of the thought in the back of their mind, oh crap, we might not even make it to play them again.
It's just the amount of pressure that Team Liquid is adding onto the map, and It's phenomenal aggression, and it's a great job baiting and switching, but more or less, I feel like they prepared very well for the beginning strategies that we're seeing coming out from EnVy. They are reading certain players like a book. They're kind of sending them on tilt in the beginning of the games, and it's hard to recover once you have a poor beginning strategy. We saw they had control for, I don't know, what do you want to say, 90% of that game, Kyle?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. It was just all about Team Liquid and the collapses we were seeing out from them. A lot of great plays all around from everyone on the squad. These guys got to be feeling good. And who do you think? Well, actually, Eco. Eco's always had phenomenal games here on Coliseum, especially CTF.
Yeah, I mean, this series is far from over. I mean, it's 2-1 still. You got to assume that EnVy, they're going to get fired up at some point, just like we saw Optic after they lost 100-99, just completely turn it on. I'm expecting now that their backs are officially against the wall, one game, one more loss, and they're out of the tournament. This is what we're going to see what EnVy's made out of.
All right, and this is Capture the Flag on Coliseum. For anyone new at home tuning in, it is a symmetrical map. 3 captures to win. You've got rockets and sniper rifle on the map. We're starting this one off with B, or better known as Stellar here by his gamer tag. So he doesn't jump up to that DMR, grabs it, immediately spots 2 different players on his screen, but he's not fighting at rockets. He's trying to control the sniper rifle over here. So immediately just turning his back, cutting off some angles, charging in, grabbing a kill in a situation where I don't really know if he should have got that.
Yeah, just flying in towards the grass. You saw the beginning strategy for EnVy seemed to be pretty straightforward. Send a guy over towards the pyramid, send another guy over towards snipe side and try to focus on that rocket side of the map. But somehow Rain was able to make out with that sniper rifle. Does land a shot on a guy into the cave, but 2 of his teammates did die. That's a pretty big pick, all things considering, because he's the last guy alive right now. The longer he stays alive, the harder it is to capture a flag. You can see Pistola ends up dropping, Snipe Down ends up dropping too, and that's all because of Rain able to get that little kill on the flag, which actually is it's huge.
I mean, that no-scope in the body just prevented EnVy from getting a counter capture and actually opening up the map here for Team Liquid to gather full control and maybe even get a flagpole here. You see Penguins already in the cave here of Red Base, and now it creates the opportunity for Rain to push across the map. They're being a distraction. He's already hit 2 more headshots. They know there's a player hiding on the back of the base, so they're just waiting until they're able to push into the base together. Hits another body shot, takes a player weak. Wants to be able to finish off this kill. Not going to be able to hit that one, but hits yet another one. That's a hat trick, Tom.
And you find the player on the rocket street. That player has no shield, so a body shot would have did it. Instead, he's going to let that guy slide, but you can't let someone get a touch over here. It looks like Penguin is trying to get the kills. 2 players are going to drop. They do get the capture somehow, and look at Rain, last guy alive still with the sniper rifle. Can he pull it off again?
And I love this map rotation from him. He had the sniper on his elbow, moved it all the way across to the Royal 2 spot, for lack of a better word, and was sniping, and then brought it all the way back to his own base to help secure that capture.
Liquid ended up getting a nice grenade kill. That should buy more than enough time for EnVy to tie this game up at 1-1. Not really sure what... Oh, the ground pound kill came in. Okay, that's what that was going for. So I was curious to see why that ground pound was even coming in the first place. But either way, Ola trying to get his swagger back, I guess you could say. And right when you say that, how is he going to get swagger back if he changed his screen? But I guess because he died.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about Hook's swagger right now because he's rocking those rockets. We haven't said it before. Another gold rec pack giveaway. That's finals 90 to enter in at Halo.GG. Of course, you know the drill by now. Hook pushing up across the map. 1 rocket left. It is in the chamber here. And this is the spot where you pretty much see every player take rockets. Sitting right here. There's so much protection. Only so many angles. Of course, using your radar to your advantage, knowing someone's elevation, where they are around you, and of course just blocks off that entire side of the map.
Hook's going to have to step it up here. I'm wondering who's going to just go I'm not losing beast mode on the side of EnVy, because these guys, like I said, we're going to find out what they're made of with their backs up against the wall. There go the Slays, 3 dead on the side of Liquid. Hook with the sniper rifle. Last guy from Liquid is caught out in the cave. You have to assume that they know that they're there, and here goes the flagpole. One of the things that EnVy likes to do that I haven't really seen in CTF Coliseum much is that little toss out towards the silver, as it looks like Hook was trying to go for that ground pound. that was Eco that was about to get ground pounded, but instead that looks like it's going to be another flag cap going in for Envy unless they're able to get the touch, and they're not. Rain a little bit too late to the party over here. At least he wasn't able to appear on the radar and find this kill, but no, he doesn't find the kill. Nice trade coming in from Hook.
And that was a big reversal from Hook there. 2-1 lead now after Team Liquid was so hot to start this one off. And of course, that kill was on Rain, who's been the X factor here for Team Liquid in this game number 4 here.
Yeah, like I said, this series is far from over here, so we're going to find out if this is going to go to game number 5, which I know everybody else wants to see, unless you're a Team Liquid fan, obviously. But, I mean, this tournament has been so back and forth, Kyle. I'd be shocked if it didn't get pushed to that. Again, Envy, they just finished last month being the fall championship, fall champions for the Pro League. I think the last thing that they're going to do here is get 3rd place in the Halo World Championship qualifier.
Yeah, I mean, and when they matched up against Liquid at finals, I mean, they completely destroyed them, essentially. But this Liquid lineup clearly much improved here, and the chemistry between these players are really working out in their favor. See them start to push in the base. 2 members fly in. One's no shield. The other one's got the rockets.
Whoa.
Looks like it's working out pretty well for them. Pistola trying to do what he can. They will be able to stop that from being pushed now, but that was a very scary moment here.
Yeah, in case you guys are just joining us and wondering what's going on, this is the losers bracket finals here. Winner of this match will be taking on Optic Gaming in a best-of-7. Optic has to lose 2 best-of-7s, though, in order to not walk away with this win. And that's going to be 3 dead now for Envy. This flag is being tossed out. Rain is the man that's running it. Curious to see what route he's going to take. I love the ground pound coming in. He does get spotted, so he's going to have to be careful now that he's no shield. Smart play, just tossing it out and slow playing. I
really like this. He's distracting so many people, getting some damage down, helping out his teammates here. Everyone else is pushing back home. Make sure they get these slays and secure this capture. They know they're not going to get a whole lot more opportunities here. Great trade coming out of Eco. That's going to create an opportunity for Penguin to grab that, but rather than going for the return, Envy decides we're just going to throw this one out and try to create a stalemate.
I wonder if they're going to go for the 6-minute stalemate. We saw in the Straight Open series they had a 3 or 4-minute stalemate and then ended up winning the game based off of time. Looks like Envy could potentially do that here if they were just continuing to hold on to it. But one of the things, if you are Envy, that you got to be careful, as we've seen it so many times in Halo 5. Standoffs turn into double caps. And if that's the case, Envy's tournament could end early.
Oh, and big win with some great shots. Also saw some great ones from Pistola. So they're going to be able to keep this one alive. Basically a big reset here as everyone is pushing back across the map. Pistola is still able to stay alive, and that's a sniper rifle as well. That finds its way into the hands of Hook as he looks across the map, grabs one, make that almost a double kill. Misses the last pistol shot, but does take that player no shields.
Yeah, it takes him down to no shields, flies out, gets the kill on the player in the cave. You got to assume that this flag is sitting in the back flag stand. It looks like he did spot someone over towards that elbow area, but curious to see why Hook isn't getting aggressive over towards that flag. They allow people to spawn with the 3 dead there. I would have loved to see Hook just fly in towards the back of the base.
Oh, and Penguin gets taken out, so that's going to be a numbers advantage here going over for Envy. They're trying to focus on getting this return. Big battle, but no! Another grab here comes out from Team Liquid.
Yeah, I felt like that was just a missed opportunity there for Envy to push this into a game number 5. They had 3 dead, they had weapons, they had the flag guy, and they should have known where he was. I felt like he was sitting in the back of the base. Can't confirm if that was 100% or not, but either way, I felt like a little bit more aggressive would have went a long way there, but now we're back to the standoff. It's been about a minute and a half so far. Snipe down with the flag over towards that elbow area, and he does have Mikwin, Austin, you can see pushing over towards the enemy elbow. And since Mikwin died, I think that the temporary thought process for Snipe Down right there was to try to fill the spot that Mikwin was in, but since there was a player in his window, he wanted to try to watch out for that. But you can tell Snipe Down's just itching to go on offense.
Yeah, I really like that play out of Snipe Down, or from all his team. Oh, Rain. Rain has been going clutch this game, Tom.
He sure has, and he went off in the previous game as well with Eco. We didn't get a chance to dive into the stats a little bit, but curious to see who's going to be the guy that plays flag defense for the side of Envy. And it looks like they are electing to leave the flag, Envy is, and just charge towards the enemy base.
Yeah, and they just got 3 dead, so this is going to be a flag return here.
And look, no one's there to cap it because they all charged, so that should be more than enough. I think that strategy is going to work out for them, and it does. Envy pushes it to game number 5.
Yeah, that was a great strat. That was something, you know, we talked about a lot. Like, in that situation, I probably would have liked to see that a little bit more from Team Liquid because I felt like they needed the capture here. But dropping the flag, pushing all 4 members across, you can go from one side of the map to the other so quickly. You could probably run there and back and then grab your own flag before it resets there. So Halo 5 gives you the opportunity with those thrusts and slides to do something like that, and EnVyUs executed that flag push perfectly to get that return and actually take this game number 4. And who would have thought, Tom, we're going into another game number 5.
Looking at the stats, not one person from the side of Liquid going positive. I wonder if that's going to carry over into game number 5, because we saw Eden Strongholds how much they got outslayed on the side of EnVy. All of a sudden now, CTF Coliseum, they turn it right back around, and a lot of it, I know I say it so many times, has to do with the starts of the games. You saw EnVy finally got something going for themselves. Previously, before that, Team Liquid completely shot them down in Eden Stronghold and snowballed that one out of control. Now we move into Regret Slayer. If you don't get the overshield, you're not going to have the time for the rest of the game. You hope that you can find it when someone else picks it up on the team, or you can get them to burn it. But if you go down in the beginning of this game and you don't have control, you're just going to continue to get punished over and over and over again. And
taking a look at the series score here, this is very back and forth. True CTF was a very close one. The Rig Slayer kind of, EnVy's game the entire time. Team Liquid absolutely dominating in that game number 3, Eden Strongholds. It's kind of surprising to me because I thought that momentum was going to continue into Coliseum CTF, and it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, and we have a series on our hand. It's literally been back and forth the entire time, and I don't know. It's tough to say, Kyle. Who do you think is going to win this game? Who do you think is going to go big? You were right in the previous predictions. You took Optic Gaming in game number 5. You chose Lethal. Lethal had a pretty darn good game, and Optic Gaming won.
I'm not going to lie.
Just know whoever you choose is going to win, and whoever you pick is going to win too. So you got to be careful.
Man, that's a lot of pressure, Tom. I get to choose who wins the tournament?
Pretty much. Didn't you see the script?
All right. Let's go with Star Boys.
All right, let's get Fear Itself up here. But Regret Slayer, I'm curious to see what the strategy is going to be. Are they going to go for the overshield in the beginning of the game, or are they going to forfeit the overshield for top center control? That's something that we've seen a couple of teams do. Go for the green gun, go and get top middle, and just wait for that overshield guy to come towards you.
Yeah, and look at these guys' faces. Know what's on the line here and what's at stake. And they've been in this situation before against this Team EnVyUs lineup, and they know these guys are out for revenge. They've been in situations like this where the win is within their grasp, and they're just not able to reach out and take it. And we'll see if they're going to be able to change that around this time.
That's deep, Kyle. The win is within.
The win. I think I said within grasp.
But I was going to say the win is within.
You should trademark that, TM.
Man, I don't know who's going to be able to take this one, but I have a feeling
These guys are
that
making me thirsty.
Old school teammate of ours, Snipe Down, is going to put in some serious work. He's just been itching for a big game the entire tournament. We've seen some really nice highlights coming in, but we haven't seen a full-blown just Snipe Down 20 bomb carrying, dropping some serious kills.
Well, like one of the weird things that I keep falling back to and comparing this to is the fall finals. Somehow we had the same 4 teams make it out, even like a reverse sweep from straight rip-in, and a Game 5 overtime, kind of like their matchup against Liquid in the past to make it into the finals. And they fell. They had a great series against Liquid, but ended up falling. Then Liquids came out. EnVyUs lost to Optic. It's just kind of playing out the same way. So if EnVy is able to win this one, which I think they will, just because, we saw Straight kind of let that slip by. We saw Team Liquid probably should have already been in the finals, but weren't able to execute and beat Optic Gaming. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Snipe Down to go huge in this game and an EnVy victory.
Well, there it is. 2 kills coming out. 1 from Snipe Down, 1 for Pistola. I like this play from Stellar grabbing the carbine, but unfortunately for him, he gets collapsed on because all of his teammates died around him. And what do you know? Snipe Down grabbing that overshield, getting the battle rifle, and EnVy has control of the platforms, which is what you want to do, going over towards that tip-top car. It looked like Eco was already predicting that, but there's nothing that you can do if you're on the side of Liquid besides just try to formulate a plan to escape, because they're all trapped right now inside the base. One of the best things that you can do is push out towards the car side together, or maybe try to do a cheeky bottom middle push, but no, somehow Eco still in the same spot, gets the assassination, onto Snipe Down. Meanwhile, Ola with the Plasma Caster. That is the last thing that you want to see if you're Team Liquid.
And Snipe Down's been getting backlacked with that overshield a lot today, as he saw Royal 2 do it to him on one of Empire, and now we just saw it happen again. Eco did it to him. So Snipe Down doing a great job going for the power weapons and power-ups, but the execution there from him as of late has not been quite as good as we've seen in the past.
That's true, but he ends up finally dropping. Penguin going to get that kill. Looks like Rain gets a perfect as well, so back-to-back perfects coming out from Team Liquid. And they do have Snipe Down and crew stuck in the base. Here comes the collapse. Ego going to get the kill onto Snipe Down. Rain finds Miquin. Now they know no more players over towards blue. They need to spread out, get top center, watch the red spawns, and make sure that the players aren't coming up towards red platform.
Yeah, that was a pretty good collapse from Team Liquid. You had all 4 members on the same page, working together perfectly. I'll give a big shout out to Symbolic there, as he's got a lot to do with the chemistry here in this squad. Stellar pushing down, he's got a player weak in front of him, picks up that kill on Miquin, 10-9. We've got a lead change.
Have our first lead change of the game after that phenomenal start coming out from Envy, but here's the big point of the game. Overshield dropping in the next 10 seconds. Got to secure this one. You can see Envy ended up picking up that Plasma Caster, and it looks like it was Miquin getting the kill onto Stellar. Where is the Overshield, though? It's popping up here any second, Kyle. Here go the teams fighting bottom center. Penguin laying down a couple grenades. Actually hits his teammate with the grenade. Takes him down to no shields, and no, Envy gets the Overshield because of that.
And it's Miquin with the Plasma Caster that gets it. I honestly thought they were in perfect position to get it. That nade was so bad from Penguin. And look at that kill feed. Snipe Down perfects Penguin off spawn again. And rather than Team Liquid being in the lead, we just saw them Team EnVyUs go up by 5.
That is so unfortunate for Penguin and Team Liquid. They had the positioning, like you said, Kyle. Now, all of a sudden, Envy feels the first momentum shift in this entire series, really, ever since the first game that Team Liquid... Ooh, big kill coming in from Penguin. You could see Miquin sat back in a little bit of frustration, but immediately called him out anyway.
And Tom, listen to this. Your boy Pistola, 9-2 this game right now. So that is the Game 5 wizard, like we've said before. He might play bad games 1 through 4, but if he comes out and wins Game 5 for you,
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you only had 3 kills for 2 of the games. If you drop 30 in game number 5, you're going to be the man. But either way, this one is far from over. Still plenty of time. Everyone knows that the Slayers don't really start till it hits that 30 kill mark. And you do have Team Liquid with pretty decent position, even though Snipe Down does get that kill onto Eco, and that kind of shuts that down.
All right, now it looks like doing a pretty good job working together, pushing up here. 25-20, Team Liquid trying to get back into this one. They finally stopped that spawn cycle that Envy had them trapped on with that Overshield battle here. Stellar, you can see in that kill feed there, gets that kill on Pistola, which is huge. Penguin gets one on Snipe Down, so that's going to take out the 2 players in the lead here.
Yeah, still a decently comfortable lead. It's been diminished a little bit, but if they can just regain control and try to reset up for this Overshield, which they got before, I'm curious to see if Liquid was able to get the timing on that.
Oh, and Penguin with the perfect. Pistola just dropped down off that Carbine side when Penguin was chasing him. Penguin had killed Snipe Down. Snipe Down came off spawn right below him. Did not think that he was dropping down. And now Penguin grabs a double kill, grabs Overshield. And Tom, another lead change again.
I'm just wondering how he's doing this with the world's darkest screen. It doesn't really matter to him. That's a 3-kill lead now. All of a sudden for Team Liquid, they've gone on a phenomenal spree. Ever since... Penguin, I mean, I don't even know what happened for them to go on this spree, but pretty much Penguin naded his teammate over towards the Overshield. Envy went on a nice little spree, and then all of a sudden, Liquid just gets right back into it.
Basically, ever since Penguin stopped nading his teammates, they were able to get right back into this one and pull ahead.
What a crazy strategy. Don't kill your teammates anymore.
All right, 32-27. We got the Plasma. What an interesting combination. Storm Rifle, Plasma Pistol. Let's see if he wants to pick up one of those battle rifles. Looks like, yes, he will. Should have got one from below the base because the one he found does not have very much ammo in it. It will be enough to pick up an assist, maybe a kill here. No. Pistola, being a wizard, staying alive, but yes, finally gets taken out. Great shots across the map. May have been able to get that kill if he chose a different BR there. But 35-29, they got to be feeling pretty good. Look for Envy to start slowing this one down until they get an actual opportunity to push out of the base, because you can't be having these mistakes made this late in the game.
Man, it looks like they are on a tear now. Penguin, doesn't matter what he has 2 Covenant weapons, and he's still putting in some serious work. Now that is an 8-kill lead out of nowhere for Team Liquid. Next Overshield popping up here soon. This was what I was expecting. Killing Frenzy now for Penguin. We were talking about this guy. He was the X Factor in the Straight Open Series. Now he's the X Factor here in Game 5 against EnVy.
And Tom, I think I called out Pistola sitting at something like 9-2. He is 11-9 now. He has not been able to get anything going since Penguin got that last Overshield. He's been having amazing shots. Hook tries to answer back with a kill of his own here. We'll see what's going on. Down by only 6 now. Ooh, but a sticky comes in from Rain. I don't know where that came from. Let's go see what Rain is up to here. He's flying down low at Overshield. Great shots. Pushes Penguin back with that Overshield coming up. Penguin jumps over it, but it doesn't matter. He still gets it. And this is a nervous moment here for Team EnVyUs as they realize they might not even get their rematch at Optic.
Assassinated Penguin.
No,
it had
he
to be a ninja. It had to have been a ninja.
What is happening? We're in the Twilight Zone, Tom.
If that's the case, if we did just did him, we're going to have to get the replay over there. I was going to say after that Overshield pickup, this is all Team Liquid, but it doesn't seem to be the case. EnVy fighting for every single life and death here. Team Liquid only needs 4 more to move on to the Grand Finals to face off against Optic. 11 more kills for EnVy. Who's going to be able to do it?
Whoever wins this game is going to go absolutely insane. You've seen some crazy celebrations, but no celebrations are as intense as a close Slayer one. Just under 5 minutes left to play. Nobody's got to worry about that Overshield, so you don't really need to make too many moves around the map. EnVy really needs to hope Liquid makes some mistakes here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. They're all called out. They know where everybody on the side of EnVy is. Snipedown's now the last guy alive over at this base, and he gets shot down. It's 1 more kill. 10 for EnVy, 1 for Liquid, and there it is. Team Liquid moving on to the Grand Finals.
And look at Stellar's face. He didn't even smile. He didn't frown. He didn't do anything. Kid is a stone-cold killer, snakebite style.
Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show how well Team Liquid is playing right now. Ended up taking down EnVy, the HCS Fall Final champions. Can't believe that this is how the tournament ended up, playing out. We were talking about, did these team changes work for the players? Did Optic and EnVy continue to get stronger? It doesn't seem to be the case. Liquid ends up taking down EnVy. Straight seems to be stronger. Inconceivable seems to be doing really well. Heck, even Evil Geniuses improved.
And we had a killing frenzy that game coming out of Penguin. Let's talk about this Penguin and Stellar new duo. Boasting at 17 kills, only 8 deaths, or is that 6 deaths? Yeah, only 6 deaths here coming out of Penguin. And then, of course, 11 or 10 here from Stellar. So those two players combined doing just an amazing job at slaying and staying alive, the reversals, the frenzies. EnVy, I mean, they had that amazing lead halfway through the game. They had the mistake by Penguin to nade his teammate and allow Penguin to grab that Overshield. We really saw that game fall out of control. We didn't have it on screen, but something happened to Hoop that game when he had that last Overshield, and that game could have definitely played out differently.
Yeah, so now it moves on to the Grand Finals. Optic Gaming taking on Team Liquid, guys. We move into a best-of-7 format as we take a look at the series layout from the games that were just played. It was a best-of-5, but now we extend the series 2 more games. First team to win 4 games, well, they're going to be winning that specific series. But here's the thing. Optic Gaming, they have to lose twice.
So
2 times. They have to beat Optic Gaming in 2 best-of-7 series. Very difficult to do, but Optic Gaming, they earned that right by making that awesome winners bracket run.
Yeah, and keep